Do you just exist and sweat?
I'm fat now.
No, you're not fat. Shut your whore mouth. It's probably because you're wearing sweat shorts.
I'm
first of all.
PHAT fat.
And you're wearing a long sleeve top.
I know, this is just, my house is freezing right now, which is so great. So I just like was vibing, and then I exited my house and I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
I couldn't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey team.
Hey, welcome back to the podcast. Today's sponsor is love.
Have you ever wanted to be loved?
Do you want more love in the world?
Then come on down to the fried chicken sandwich.
You can't even be serious for this? This is our only sponsor.
I'm sorry, this is not a serious podcast.
We need their money.
This is the one place that people don't want to be.
We're poor!
We can have sponsors. They're not technically
They're going to be like, we have money. I'm like, where?
I know, literally. We can have sponsors. They're not really sponsors. They're more like affiliates.
Guys, welcome back to the podcast. Hey. Speaking of singing, I have so many customers tell me that I should try out for the Voice of American Idol and that they would buy my music. And I'm like, are you lying to my face?
Okay.
Because I don't think I'm that good.
So you have deaf people coming into the office? Coming into the space? Just kidding. No, actually, okay, I'm gonna be vulnerable right now for a second. Don't listen. Okay?
I can sing.
I
can hold a tune.
Don't speak right now. I'm gonna be vulnerable right now.
Oh, God.
Megan's actually not bad at singing. Professionally, no. But could I see you in, like, a chorus? Like, you can...
So where no one can hear me alone? Cool.
But, like, you can hold your... I don't know how to explain it. Like, you can hold your own...
I'm not tone deaf.
But you're not gonna be like... I'm the number one singer in the group. That's not happening. But you could sing in like a group of girls, like a group of gals.
I used to have solos all the time when I was in middle school and high school.
Where the fuck was I when that happened? I don't remember. But yeah, you're not a bad singer at all.
My middle school teacher...
You're definitely not tone deaf.
Favoritism. She would always, even before she knew, she was like, Megan gets a solo. And I was like, what?
You're definitely not tone deaf in any way, shape, or form.
No. But yeah, I have again, ADHD sing at work. I don't realize I'm singing.
Oh,
I'm just existing.
If you were watching me in a store, if you're watching me through Target, you'd probably think I'm schizophrenic because I'm just talking to myself.
It's the only way to me to stay calm when I'm out being social.
Yeah.
Is to kind of like talk to myself or sing to myself. No, it's weird because then I'm thinking about, are people watching me? Did that person look at me? Oh my God. Is someone judging me because I'm in the toy aisle? Oh my God. But yeah, I'll be singing or humming along at work and customers are like, oh my God. And I'm like, what? And they're like, you have a really good voice. And I'm like, thanks.
Yeah.
And
you were singing in the car the other day when we were going to Boston. And you sound like you're definitely not tone deaf.
Don't say fine. You were about to say, you sound fine.
I don't know how to explain it. Like, you're not a professional singer, but you're not a bad singer. So it's like you're just a like
I'm Taylor Swift.
You're not Taylor Swift. But vocal wise, 100% that's what you are.
Yeah, because Taylor Swift's no Beyonce.
And she knows that.
Yeah.
And she's okay with that.
She's mid. But like her music, bop.
Her lyricism and her production value goes somewhere. So
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's so interesting that people say that.
So how have you guys been? You know, life. It's crazy out there, but we're here.
No one sent us Labubu's.
No one has sent us Labubu's, so that's a crime, and I'm pretty sure the Labubu's I ordered is a scam.
Oh, same. I'm pretty sure they're never coming.
So I'm like, okay, do I hold out?
Do you want to hold space for the Labubu's?
Do I hold space for the Labubu's, or do I ask for a refund? And probably never get that refund.
No, I've given up.
So I'm really sad about it. I just want one. One Labubu.
I'd even take a Lafufu at this point.
I'm that desperate.
Yeah.
Because people have gotten in my head to be like, Labubus! And I'm like, okay, I just want one. I just want one
Labubu. Those of you out there that are like, those of you that are in love with Labubus, this sounds like you have like an inner child problem.
You have a problem.
Like, yeah.
Like you're mentally unstable. And I'm like, yeah.
I am. I'm a millennial living in 2025. Yes, I am mentally unstable. Thank you for noticing.
Do you know the things that us millennials have gone through, you asshat white bitch boy?
What are you talking about?
Because of course it's a man, but then that woman agreed with him.
Because you don't have anything. You don't have anything that's unreasonable and stupid that you love.
You probably have Star Wars action figures in your house.
Do you want to fight
Build
me?
a snowman.
Yes.
Because I'll beat your ass at it.
Legos? Shut up.
Yeah, you're a child.
Literally. Shut up.
I love how we're saying this towards all my little figures.
I know. You know what I love? The videos of the little boo-boos all around in a circle, like they're in like their little cult, and it's like, I'm like, hell yeah.
I like when they're talking shit in a circle about the Lafufu.
Did you see the one that I sent you that was the
no, I love her.
the Quasimodo one?
Oh yeah. I sent you that.
You are deformed. I think I sent you a different one though.
No, I sent you that and you sent it back to me.
We do that a lot.
You haven't done that in a while.
That's because we're here.
Because I sent it to you because I was like, this is fucking hilarious.
Yes.
And then you because I went through and I was like, wait.
Poor little Lafoof was just like,
I am deformed.
You want to talk about a movie I refuse to watch? Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Wait, like again or
again? Not a lot of movies make me sad and uncomfortable.
Who's I talking to about this?
I can't watch this.
Who's I talking to about
maybe
this?
Me. I can't watch it.
How the Hunchback of Notre Dame? No, it wasn't.
It scares me, and I'm an adult.
We were talking about. There was a TikTok that I saw where this girl is showing, pretending she's a millennial. So she's like, what movies we watched when we were kids?
Yeah.
So you see Mufasa die. You have the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Disney
you have
hates a parent.
You have Old Yeller.
Yeah.
You have all these depressing kids movies with adult things in them.
Yep.
And then now you cut to your kids.
Yeah.
You have, hi, it's Miss Rachel.
Yes.
You have Bluey.
Yes.
Which Bluey does touch on a lot of topics, but it's more lighthearted.
Yeah.
And
even their movies, I'm kind of like, I'm trying to think of like a movie that's like, I don't know, like, I guess.
Well, like Sonic and Space Jam and like all those are.
I mean, Disney movies, even nowadays,
well,
they still love to kill a parent.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you can't have two. You gotta have one.
Yeah. You thought you got two?
Disney is like, you want to know about a single parent? Let me show you some clips. Boop, boop, boop,
yeah,
boop,
I don't
boop.
get why they always have to kill a parent.
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense. Moana's parents live.
That's
but
true.
They killed the grandma.
See?
She was the best one.
Exactly. There's always an adult that is important to the child that is passing away.
But yeah, the Hunchback of Notre Dame is really sad. And then the priest guy, he's fucking disgusting.
He scares me.
He's
Say it.
He's an R word. He's a rapist.
I agree with you.
And he's sexist. And
it's not fun to watch.
The song that he sings is about raping her.
I know. I don't like it.
And like how like she's my property, she's all mine. Like I'll make her mine.
You know what's another movie I can't watch, and it's just because I'm a scaredy cat, and it's just for whatever reason from my childhood it still scares me. Snow White. I don't know what it is. I can't watch it.
I can't watch it because her voice is fucking annoying.
No, that's not why. I can't watch it because it's like I get like an inner child scared inside of me.
See, Snow White never scared me. I loved the Seven Dwarfs. I couldn't watch Sleeping Beauty because Maleficent scared me.
Best Disney princess on the count of 3. You better say the same one as me. Or I'm gonna punch you in the
from
face.
when we were kids?
That wasn't a Disney princess, but is now a Disney princess.
Is now a Disney princess?
She's our girl, and justice for this girl.
She's our girl.
Yeah, we've seen her on Broadway.
So it is that.
On the count of 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Anastasia.
If you
when
don't
I was a kid,
like Anastasia, you have no heart.
But when I was a kid and I was always confused as a kid. I was like, this isn't a Disney movie?
No, but now technically it is because Disney owns, is it Fox? I think that owned them originally.
Yeah.
Now owns them. So technically, come on Disney, get it together, make her a Disney princess. She is. Okay? She's the best. I love her so much. I love that movie so much. Megan and I have seen it together a million times. We've seen it separate a million times.
And then we saw Broadway, which was so
saw
good.
Saw it on Broadway, which was so phenomenal.
Good.
So good.
Phenomenal.
The technology that they use in that production is phenomenal.
And didn't we see that during Pride Month? I have all my things right here.
It is so good. I loved it so much. You saw Hamilton?
Off Broadway in Boston.
I was going to say, not on Broadway.
Yeah, we saw it during Pride Month.
Oh my god.
Anastasia, the new Broadway musical.
I thought Moulin Rouge was going to be a little cheesy. It was actually really good.
And I saw Carole King the musical with Melissa Benoist, and I got her signature.
You were so excited for that.
Oh, I was and that was during Pride Month.
That's how I felt when I saw Chicago. I was like, oh my god.
I saw Hamilton off Broadway with Brie and Kat. That was my first time ever seeing Hamilton.
Wicked is like
Wicked. I have like 3 playbills of this.
Oh my god, one of the best ever.
I can't wait for part
When am I
2.
going to go back?
Oh, Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom of the Opera was our first Broadway production.
That was our first Broadway show we ever saw.
I don't remember one thing about it except for the giant chandelier falling. And the whole let's go word that whole part
and the boat on the stage with the smoke. That was music.
Cool. You know what is just such a phenomenal play that I know people talk about, like I'm sure in the play world. Like I'm not a musical theater gal, but I do love musical theater. But Hairspray is so good, and the movie adaptation of it is so good.
Hairspray is one of my all-time faves.
Chicago, one of the best movie adaptations of a musical ever created on the planet. It's so unbelievably well done, to the point that when I saw it on Broadway, I didn't realize that, like, there basically isn't a set. Like, it's a black box, essentially.
Yeah.
That I was like, what the hell's going on here? But it's so good. You know what I want to go see really bad, though? What? I want to go see O Mary.
What's that one?
That's the one about
Sound of Music?
Mary Todd Lincoln. And it's a spoof play. Okay. You haven't seen it, but you haven't seen that play? It just won a Tony. It's been all over the internet.
No.
Well, one of my favorite drag queens, Jinx Monsoon, is going to play Mary. They have random, like, queer they have queer actors play Mary Todd Lincoln, so it's not like a woman. It's either trans women or queer men play her.
That's cool.
And basically, like, she wants to be a, like, I think the play is basically like Lincoln gets shot or something, and she wants to be like a cabaret star or something. It's really funny. It's really stupid, and I want to see it so bad. Oh, Mary, look it up. And I really want to see that really, 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 really bad.
I'm trying to find... Aha!
I haven't seen really anything in a long time that I've wanted to see.
Yeah, so when we saw Moulin Rouge, we saw it with Aaron Tveit as the lead for playing Christian.
Who's about on 75 million Broadway musicals.
He was amazing. So that was exciting to see him.
He's a very good actor.
But I will say, like, I didn't know the Broadway musical was going to be like it was.
There's clearly some songs that they had to take out because they obviously didn't have rights to them, because it's all pop music. Like, that's what Moulin Rouge is. It's all pop music.
Yeah, but, like...
And you could tell there were some songs that they didn't have, like, they couldn't do, so they put different pop songs in. And then they had different versions of them, too, that they, like, redid. It was very interesting. I didn't hate it, though. I will say the production value of that theater...
Oh, it's phenomenal.
...is insane. When we walked in, I was like, what the actual hell is going on? This is incredible.
And that man... in the fishnets with the high heels that eyed me as he walked out. Yeah. I was like, Steph, did you see that?
It's phenomenal.
I was like, does he want me? Like,
I love theaters that were created for the play that's in them, like Wicked's like that, and then Moulin Rouge is like that, where like the theater was designed around the play, and it's just so... Oh my god, when we walked in, it was red and just crystals and chandeliers and
they had the elephant.
It was incredible.
I'm trying to find, like,
I want to go back to Broadway.
We haven't been to New York in a long time.
I would love to just go see O Mary, like, in a day. Like, go take the train down and then come back. Like,
I'm trying to find...
I just want to go see Broadway musicals so badly. I will say some of those theaters, though, girl... Make some seats for some fat people.
Want to go see Doubtfire?
No.
Why not? Are you kidding? Mrs. Doubtfire is everything.
Yeah, but the musical... Is it a musical or is it just a play?
The new musical comedy.
Not the musical. I hate when they turn these things into musicals.
It's a musical comedy.
I'm like, stop.
Don't
I do want another one I wanted to see, but I don't think Nicole Scherzinger is going to be there very much longer, is Sunset Boulevard. Because I've heard so many people say amazing things about that. And
Diana the musical.
Everything's going to be a fucking musical.
Let's see. Oh, I want to see Hadestown so bad. Steph told me about it. Depression. I don't even have to see it and I'm sad. Like, she told me the plot and I was like, what? She was like, yeah, it's really fucking sad.
I want to watch the one about all the wives of Henry VIII. What's that one?
Oh,
that's what I want to
see. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember. Oh, is it 6? Is it the 6?
I think so. I wanted to see that.
I think it's that.
That one looked really good. That's been on for a long time. That's been out since the last time we were there.
Is there still Sex in the City?
But then there's other ones that I'm like, Back to the Future, the musical cracks me.
I saw that and I was like, leave it alone.
I said, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we trying to accomplish with that? Well, that's the thing that I don't like, is I don't like when they make things that I'm like, nobody asked for this. Like, I think there's a if you guys know anything about me, I don't even know if I talked about this. Catch Me If You Can is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love that movie so much.
I know you like it. I didn't know it was like
it is
of
one
all
of
time.
my favorite. I've seen that movie so many times. I love it so much. I think my favorite movie of all time would have to be The Birdcage, and then Remember the Titans, and then probably Catch Me If You Can.
Wow.
Those are probably my 3 favorite movies. I love those movies so much, and I've watched them bajillions of times. I could watch The Birdcage 1,000 times.
It's
I love it so much. Chicago is the musical, the movie is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yep.
But they did a Catch Me If You Can musical. I go, why?
Leave it alone.
Why? It's like just
because
do
we
a
can't
play.
because we can't be original.
Just do the play. But, like, it's the musical part that I don't like. Is why are we making it into a musical? It's not a musical.
Did you ever watch Mufasa?
No, I couldn't do it.
Okay, the music was not the best, but the storyline, the plot.
What was the plot? What was the vibe? You're good at doing this. What is it?
Well, so the plot is you're seeing how Mufasa became the king of the Pride Lands.
Right, but what's the whole part with Scar, though?
Well, you see how Scar became Scar.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stab you. I hate you so much right now.
You're gonna give me a scar.
I'm gonna be Scar in 2 seconds.
Okay, so
but
Mufasa.
Scar they're not brothers.
They're not blood related.
I didn't know that.
So neither did I.
Makes sense, but look at him.
So Mufasa lived in this different area.
Yeah.
In the world. Just
Mufasa
imagine.
lived on the east side.
Just. Imagine the whole world is just made of just like. Oh God. I was gonna say, imagine the whole world is made of land. Imagine there's land and sea.
Imagine a world where there's
no people.
And sea.
There's no people.
It's called Earth.
No, there's no people.
Okay.
There's just animals. Okay. And sea life. Okay.
So
Mufasa and his parents live somewhere, and they call this place that they want to go to one day. What the frick did they call it?
The Upper East Side.
But it's the Pride Lands.
Okay. Gay.
Where they have pride.
They have pride every day.
Mufasa.
Mufasa. I am deformed.
What is it called?
I can't get that out of my head now.
Well, so he was around playing in this watering hole area, and it finally started raining where they were, which caused flooding. So here we go. Typical kid. Oh my God, help me. It's giving Simba with the antelope attacking. And the mom is like, stay where you are. Father will come to get you. So father tries to go get him. He gets to his mom, but then the water crashes in again. So he gets flown away in the water, like gushed away in the water, miles. So he's holding on to this log for the longest time. And he finally is at a slow part. He's like kind of asleep on the log. And which Scar, that's not his original, like that's not his actual name.
Okay.
What
is it, Steve?
So, no. It is...
Ryan.
No.
Jason.
Shut the fuck up. It's not Kiros.
Hey, you have a Moulin Rouge poster back there.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Taka.
Taco?
Taka.
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 Taka. So his name was Taka. And he is on, again, they're both cubs right here, okay? He's like, hey, you should probably move. Like, you're gonna die. Mm-hmm. And Mufasa's like, the fuck? And there's an alligator coming up on him. So then they did this, I think, 2 or 3 times where they have Scar up above on a ledge and Mufasa down below, and Scar's like doing like what he did over the ledge.
Interesting.
Like, brother, help me. And Scar's just like, and they pause it for so long in the movie. It's kind of funny. So then he helps him and saves Mufasa's life.
Wow.
So then he brings his mother, Taka's mother, which is Scar, comes up and is like, hey, let's go. We can't bring him to the colony or whatever. He's an outsider. We don't bring outsiders into the bloodline.
Yeah.
And Taka's like, he has nobody. Like, what do we can't just leave him. He's a cub. And the mom
Mom.
And the mom finally says, okay. The dad, per usual, is like, ew, disgusting filth, get out of here. You must lay with the women. You can't sleep with the men because you're outsider.
Don't they only have one man? Isn't that usually how, like, a lion group works? They have one man. Did you ever think about that?
No, yeah, they normally, Polly!
About the Lion King, and it's like, girl, Mufasa was boning all those girls over there.
What?
So, Nala and Scar, not Nala and Scar, Nala and Simba are brother and sister.
No.
Yes, Meg, look it up. That's how lions...
I don't want to talk about that. Anyways, so Mufasa... I'm not on that wavelength right now. Shut up.
I'm not here for that conversation.
So they take on... The mom takes on Mufasa, and he grows up with the women. So he's brought up to learn like the women do. The women go hunting. So they have to learn how to listen. They have all these different abilities that the men never learn.
Sensitive.
And so, not even that. Like, they're just smarter.
No,
duh. Women. Smart.
That's what I'm saying. Mufasa is a sensitive man.
So, he goes hunting with his mom. He's, like, older now. He's, like, I don't know, probably a young adult. And these white lions, wherever the fuck they came from, start attacking them. And Taka was like, Dad, I want to go hunting with brother and mom. And he was just like, you can't, it's a women's thing. He's like, yeah, but Mufasa gets to go. He's like, yeah, because he's a piece of shit. And he's just like, yeah, but I want to go.
That's what he says in the Disney movie.
So Taka follows them and like hides in the distance, sees that they're getting attacked, and runs away like a little pussy-ass bitch. Okay?
Scar.
Mufasa stays and protects his mom because he's like, Mother! Like, I don't remember her name, though, but it's like his stepmom.
Mamacita?
Yeah. And so... Stop. So he protects her, but he ends up killing one of the lions, one of the white lions. The other white lion gets away and gets back to its pack or whatever.
Oh, God.
Or what are they called? Their pride? Is that what they're called?
Sure.
With Mufasa saving... And she's like the queen of the pride. Mm-hmm. So they go back, and the king is like, oh my God, like, I owe it. Like, you're amazing. You're part of our group now. You saved my wife's life. Like, you're so strong. Mm-hmm. And mind you, Taka is next to be king.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But it's like, you're a baby.
Yeah.
You don't stand up for your pride. What? Mufasa kills one of the white lions. That white lion was the kid to this other group's pride. Mm-hmm. This king's kid.
Yeah.
So he's like doing that, like an eye for an eye kind of thing.
Yeah.
You killed my kid, I'm going to kill your kid.
Yeah.
So first of all, the song that he sings when he gets to their pride, he goes, I'm going to make you go, bye-bye. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, no.
This whole time, he's like, you're going to go, bye-bye. I'm like,
where did Beyonce and Blue Ivy come into all this?
I'm not going to be terrified. Does Blue Ivy play Kiara?
She plays one of the girls.
Because they have Kiara come back, and I, like, literally started tearing up.
I think it might have been her. I think Blue Ivy plays Kiara.
Yeah, she voices Kiara.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, she's so
okay, so mind you, let's talk about that. So Kiara's in it. Rafiki is telling the story of how Mufasa became Mufasa.
Okay.
And Timon and Pumbaa are there making all their jokes and shit. So they're all sitting in the cave. Rafiki's telling the story about it. Yeah. So it cuts back and forth between the Mufasa story, back to Kiara asking questions and shit.
Right.
So good. Also, the movie starts with Simba going to find Nala. Because I think Nala went out hunting, but she's pregnant. Hunting, but she's pregnant.
Scandal.
Ergo, the Lion Guard. Hello, remember that show?
Yeah.
Kovu? Not Kovu.
No.
What's his name?
Look out, it comes the Lion Guard.
The Lion Guard.
We're deep in this right now. You know some lore.
Kion. Remember Kion?
Kion the lion.
Okay. So, Kion, she's pregnant with Kion.
Aww.
So they make the pride go bye-bye.
Okay, here we go.
But they make Taka leave because he's the last of the bloodline.
Oh my God.
And Mufasa
What? That's so sad.
And Mufasa goes to protect him.
Aww.
So he's protecting Taka so that Taka won't die because he's the last of that pride.
Yeah.
So they leave, they catch up, and they stumble upon what's Simba's mom's name? I'm really bad with the names right now some reason. There's Mufasa and Sarabi. They stumble upon Sarabi. They have the whole like,
can do you feel?
No, they do like I'm gonna kill you type of thing.
That's the opposite of what I was doing.
And then they were like, let's stay together and team up. Another thing teams up with them too. Oh, this is how Rafiki meets Mufasa. Rafiki gets kicked out of his group because they make fun of him for having all the visions. They think that he's a cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs monkey. So they're like, bye, get out of the tree. And one of the women in the group is like, no, like he's right. He was right about this, blah, blah, blah. They're like, no, he's insane. So they kick him out. So he goes to, again, I can't remember what they called in the movie, but he's going to this, like the Pride Lands to find his brother, even though his brother's passed. But he said, like, my brother will meet me at this, the Tree of Life. So he's traveling. And yeah, Taka and them are like, we're going to eat you. And Rafiki's like, okay. Rafiki being Rafiki, he's like, if it is meant to be, it will be, like, type of thing. So the four of them are together. Okay, yes. I'm trying to, like, cut past this, because
So we're setting a scene, but also get to the scene.
So they start to realize that the white lines are getting closer. They get to this mountain, like, before they get to the mountain area, there's a mishap scene with, like, some antelope and stuff. The white lions get too close again. Sarabi gets in trouble. She gets knocked out by the antelope. Mufasa goes in to save her, and he's like holding her, and he's like, I got you, Sarabi. I won't let anything happen to you. I got you. And you're like, oh my God. So when she finally comes to, and they, like, the whole scene, like, they're safe now. The white lions are across, like, this whole, like, avalanche area. So they have a moment to be safe and keep going. Sarabi's like, who saved me? Who did it? And Mufasa was like, it was Taka. Because Taka confesses to Mufasa, like, I'm in love with Sarabi. So Mufasa was like, oh, it was Taka, he saved you. And Sarabi's like, oh my God, like, oh my God, like, I can't believe you did that. And she's just like, ooh, all cutesy with him.
Oh, the background.
And mind you, before that too, when Taka tells Mufasa's like, hey, say these things to her. Like, tell her that she smells like this flower. And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, this flower, it's of her homeland area. And he's like, how do you know that? He's like, I can smell it on her. Because he has the senses because how he was brought up. Aww. And so he gives him, like, all these pointers to, like, to get her, when this whole time Mufasa's in love with her. But he's letting Taka, do it. So they get to the White Mountain area to get Highland, because I think Rafiki's like, this is where we need to go. Yeah. And there's a scene where Mufasa and Sarabi are alone, and Sarabi is like, I think he says, don't worry, I got you, in some way. And Sarabi remembers hearing him say that to her when she was getting, like, almost trampled. Yeah. And she was like, it was you. Yeah. And he's like, what are you talking about? And she's just like, you're the one who saved me, not Taka. And he's like, they do sing a love song together. That was probably the only good song. All the other songs were pretty cheesy. Yeah. But again, the plot was just so good. So, of course, while they're singing all lovey-dovey and doing all the line circles and rubbing at each other, Taka is up on a higher part of the mountain seeing this happen. He's like, what? Yeah, literally. And he's like, what the fuck? That was my girl.
Yeah. That's my lion, baby.
So he goes out and finds the white lions, and he was like, I'll take you to Mufasa.
Traitor.
He's like, I'll take you to Mufasa. I'll leave a trail of scars so you can follow us.
What's that mean?
So, like, if there's a rock, he'll scratch on it to leave a scar on the rock, so they can follow their path.
Yeah.
So they end up getting to the Pride Lands, and all the animals that are already there are like, oh my God, other lions. And there's like there's like a smaller female pride there. There's no males. It's just female lions there. Gay. The Pride Lands.
Cat. So many cats.
I just sucked in so much air. Holy shit.
Oh, that was good.
So they get to the Pride Lands. Yeah. The white lions show up.
Yeah.
And they're like, this is our...
There you go.
They're like, this is our place now. And Mufasa's looking to all the other animals and is like, if we come together, we can take down these...
Come together!
We can take down these assholes. This is our pride.
Yeah!
So the white lion, like the head white lion starts fighting Mufasa. But Mufasa finds out that Taka betrayed them. And he's devastated. He's like, you were my brother! You are my brother!
You're my brother! How you do this to me? I can't believe it!
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this to me!
You are my brother!
You're my brother!
You are my brother, but you are my brother!
You are my brother! I can't take it anymore! I can't live like this!
Father told me to take care of you and you betrayed me!
You betrayed me!
Anyways. So... he starts fighting.
That's on the internet.
That's out there for everyone to see.
There we go.
So they start fighting. Mufasa obviously wins. They all die. All the white lions die, and most of them go away. Murder. Because the Pride Land comes together, and they fight off the white lions. The Big Bang
happened. It was crazy.
All the Pride Land animals come together and fight them off. What's so funny is during this, I'm literally losing my voice from that freaking sucking in air. You know, like the rock that Simba and all them live in.
Yes.
It wasn't always there. So when this whole huge battle happened, something happened with the earth, and it literally made the fucking rock cave area during the battle. So Mufasa and the king, though, they're fighting each other in the cave.
Yeah.
And the white lion is about to kill Mufasa. And Scar jumps out of nowhere, and that's how he gets his scar.
Aww.
And he goes, no, don't kill him. Like, please don't kill him.
Aww.
And the white lion's like, bitch, you did this. Like, blah, blah, blah. And, again, white lion ends up getting killed. Sarabi is like, Mufasa, like, you're the king now. Like, take your rightful place. He's like, no, no, no. She's like, yeah, you brought us all together. Like, you are the king.
Girl, you put yourself into this place.
And so they're like, everyone's telling him to ban Scar. Like, he shouldn't be a part of this. Well, ban Taka.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, he can live in the Pride Lands. He's like, but I will never speak your name again.
Yeah.
Like, you are nothing to me.
Yeah.
And mind you, this is Taka's idea. Taka goes, why don't you call me Scar so I never forget what I did?
Aww.
So, like, we never forget what I did. Like, how I betrayed you.
Aww.
And Mufasa was like, all right. So that's why he's called Scar. Because he betrayed Mufasa.
Him the worst way possible.
And he betrays him again.
Aww.
Mm-hmm. So at the end, though, they have at the end with Kiara, I was sobbing. This is when I had my head cold and I was home for 2 days. I was just watching movies that I haven't seen and I've I've kind of put it off.
Yeah.
So I'm laying here, like, already snotted up, and Kiara goes to the edge and starts roaring out. Because you know when Simba would roar out, and Mufasa would show in the clouds.
Yeah.
So Mufasa showed in the clouds to her. And she was doing her little roar, and I just started sobbing because she never got to meet him. And she just heard this amazing story about her grandfather.
Oh, Ivy.
Oh, I just started sobbing. I was like, Mufasa!
That's amazing.
It was so good. Like, again, the music was but the plot and, like, the way that it was so good.
Yeah.
I think it's worth a watch. Just ignore the music.
Did you guys think when you started this episode you were going to get a Mufasa rewatch recap video?
I know. What did we even start with?
Musical theater.
Yeah, but wasn't there something before that?
I don't know. We'll hit it on the recap.
Oh, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I ruined the plot of Mufasa, or I made it better.
I think you made it better. I'm never seeing it, so it's perfect.
Make you go, bye-bye. I'm going to make you go, bye-bye.
That's torture. All right.
Thank you guys for watching another episode. And you better tune in next time, because don't make me do it! My father made me do this when I was a child!
If you don't watch this video, I'll never speak to you again! I'll never speak to you again!
I never speak to my brother anymore! You have a brother? Exactly!
He betrayed me!
I don't have a brother anymore!
What do you think happened to my brother? I had to kill him because he wouldn't listen to me! Bye.